kind of, get back there deep, and then it just kind of gets back in here, rather than sharpen the posture, give yourself some space here, right? And then I think what this is going to do naturally for you, without you having to overthink it, with the weight in the right spot, you won't get this hip way too deep, way too early. Does that make sense? You do turn like quick, So if you start up here, the weight's going to slowly crawl back. I want that to be a part of your tempo. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like if you were looking at the alignment rod here and I had my weight on this side to start with, right here, it would look like this if I was sequenced perfectly. And everything would get there together and the weight would get back there. It wouldn't go.
Yeah.
And I'd be right here, and then the arms get caught behind. So think about this. Sharpen it up, more weight forward. Keep that weight forward. Keep that weight forward. And then gradually turn it back into your heel. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's going to be a really, really good thought. You can even put your feet on the alignment rod for just a practice swing.
Okay.
Split it so you can feel the middle of your feet underneath you. And then just work on your takeaway, dude. Keep everything on this side of the rod. Yes, there you go. What this is connection from the ground up. You'll see that what he's doing now. Do that a couple more times, buddy. I'm just going to get that on film. You'll see that his body and hands are moving at the same rate now. Yeah, watch this, guys. This is cool to watch. So when you look at, watch the beginning of this swing. Watch how much the hips turn so early. See how they get way back there? And then a little bit out in front. Now watch this one. You see how everything just stays more in front of you?
Yeah.
And then it just gets there together. If you did more of that in the takeaway, I believe that you're just going to be more connected from the ground up throughout your swing, and you'll feel like everything gets back together. I equate that to the bow and arrow being pulled back to maximum tension, and then you can let it go. Hey, Kev, look at this. So you can zoom in on my foot. So this is my trail foot here, and when I start out, I feel the pressure kind of on the inside ball of my foot right here. And when I turn, as I'm turning, it just rides right down the inside of my heel. So it's kind of like, like this. Okay, right there as I turn to the top. And that's something that I'm feeling. And I'm just feeling as I make that turn, my right pocket turns back. That pressure just goes right down the inside of that foot to the heel. That would be like when you do the Hideki drill.
Yeah.
So when you first started coming to me, I said the number one thing you're going to have to do is I just want you to do the Hideki drill for like a year straight.
Yeah.
And you did, like literally, and it helped a lot. It's the same thing. What the Hideki drill does when you pause at the top, in order to hit it really well, you have to have not only the hands and body together, the club and the hands together, but you have to have the pressure in the right spots. And it has to build exactly when everything gets there together, right? So that's all we're asking you to do here.
Okay.
Make that a part of your rhythm. You got it. That was actually a really good backswing, dude. Just keep going. It's way better, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's the checklist for you, bud?
Keeping my weight on my toes.
Okay. It's going to feel like that.
A little forward. Stand a little further. And have a more cut feel.
Absolutely. I would say because your rhythm's so good that you're doing a great job of this already. More on the balls of the feet is going to help everything build more from the ball of the foot into the heel. But when you take practice swings, just make sure that you're syncing up your hands, body, and the pressure going back into your right heel. Just so you can feel that. It's like not even a hard thing to do. It feels like it's all together and you're just practicing that repetitively.
Yeah.
But yeah, your thoughts are only back away, get over it, stay smooth, hit a cut.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just backing away and in, sharpening the posture, and then just letting everything build to the top from the ground up. Yeah, right down the line. The starting line's gonna be better with those, bud, because you create a little more space underneath you, so your path will be a little bit more down the line. I would recommend hitting some cuts too.
Okay.
Just hitting some.
I've been going back and forth, just hitting
cuts.
whatever feels best.
Well, good. I'm glad you should. You should in your rounds do that. Even just whatever looks like the shot you should hit.
Yeah.
You're the kind of golfer that should just hit that.
Yeah.
But I still think your stock shot should be a cut.
Okay.
At least in your mind, and it probably goes pretty straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think too, just if you're going to want to hit the cut too, you're just going to have to get that ball a little bit forward.
Yeah.
It's like I was talking about with like Starkey the other day. One of the things you want to do is, okay, if you're, give me your club just for a sec here. If I'm hitting the cut, okay, relative to this line, I'm going to open up my feet a little bit, obviously, right? And then I'm going to grip the golf club perpendicular to me. Does that make sense? And then everything is lined up left, and then I can we were just adjusting the face a degree or two, you know, to feel matching the yellow line a little bit more, and then just swinging right down the line of our feet, and that was getting the ball to start a little bit more left. So I think one of the things is you're fine, you're hitting the shot you should, but now just aim for the cut.
Okay.
Play the cut.
Yeah.
Because you're still in draw ball position, or kind of neutral ball position, aiming straight.
Uh-huh.
And that's why they're all kind of just going out there and tipping to left.
Yeah.
There you go. You look like you're going to hit more of a cut here. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
I know you,
I was a little off balance there. That
a little
was
off
pure.
balance, but guess what?
That was pure.
It cut. Yeah, it was perfect. It was like right at our line, tip to right.
Yeah.
So I want you to know you had that in you the whole time. It was just more about don't stay neutral, and then just feel cut, set up to hit it.
Yeah.
Okay, and just tiny little tweaks. That's a big tip for everybody though. You know, you just want to, you know, if you're aiming straight, you know, don't just hit the cut from here. Don't just open the feet then, because then the ball position's not right. Always set up with everything perpendicular, and then our players, when they hit a cut, a lot of them will just adjust the club face a degree and just keep it a little bit more open. There's no reason to hold it square and then fear missing it left. You can put that ball a hair more forward in your stance, buddy, just for the cut. Just for the cut, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I'm looking at where it is relative to his center, so you can see like right here, it's really just barely ahead of his sternum there. And what that does, it just gets the start line a little more less right, a little more left. Yeah, exactly. So you get a little start on line, start just left cut. It's like I told your brother today, like almost the feeling of a slight pull fade, you know? Oh yeah. Pier. But hey, nothing wrong with playing a little 2-yard draw, but just you can see with the trend of shots you have, it'd be nice to start working yourself towards that cut a little bit more. Yeah. It's going to neutralize it so you get right down the line of where now you can pick either shot and be able to command, you know, both. Ooh, that's what we're looking for though, buddy. That was really good. At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.